The best of 3 between Beast Coast and Team Spirit. The lower bracket loser goes home.
It didn't have an enormous hero pool, but they just had so many. Oh, hang on. We'll wait with that.
Gojira.
Huge trouble.
Just going to say he's dead. SyndereN gets it. Okay, the avalanche was quite good, but he's going to get chased by the entirety of Team Spirit. There's the crush. Smile is in the area. Okay, Cookie might save him for a little bit. Gojira looks to be A-okay. I was incorrect as always, SyndereN. Just taking words out of your mouth now. Chaos Bolt holds Smile in place. Miposhka getting chased down by Whisper in the meantime.
I think he's dead.
Lots of damage being done. Miposhka,
reach.
sticky napalm, avalanche to follow, and first blood the way of Beast Coast. Yeah, we'll see how this progresses. I mean, Pango's not a hero that can take the little camps as fast as Sand King. Is Gojira getting gone on here? Shadow Poison's applied. That'll be a death one way or the other. Yeah, very true. That's
Ultra gonna go for toss.
Yep.
Whisper.
Yatoro gets tossed into the avalanche. He has 4 stacks of sticky napalm. I think that Beast Coast want to try to focus on him. Sticky napalms continue to come from Whisper. Looks like they might get a residual kill onto Gojira, but with 6 stacks on Yatoro, just a couple more right clicks. But Whisper, he needs the vision, and he'll get it finally with that last right click. It's a 2-for-1 across the board because of the bot lane. Oh. That is a big kill on the CK. 1K lead relatively early on, as we can actually see the graph here. Very nice.
Stinger's in trouble.
Yep,
but they rotate.
There.
Never mind.
Early roll from C-Smile. And that's going to be enough to save his comrade and in fact turn this around and to collapse completely. So nicely done from Beast Coast. Or collapse on that Slardar. And then on the up. Oh, I have to hold that thought though. Smile has come to the top lane. Nice avalanche onto 2 again. Beautifully done. Miposhka is dead, but a nice TP out. Looks like that'll be enough to save Yatoro on the CK.
I actually think they could have got both kills if he hadn't avalanched. I think the toss itself was so good in repositioning the Chaos Knight that if he waits on the stun, they're going to get more value out of that. That Whisper is going to go for not Boots of Travel, but rather a more early game-centric item build. Oh, Miposhka going to get tossed.
Have a toss back into the arms of the bat. And that is a lasso death. Miposhka takes a tumble.
Miposhka pinging the top tier 1 tower. He wants them to defend, it seems. They don't have siege creep here, so this siege is probably not going to happen. Oh, Mira as well.
He is very dead.
So I think Beast Coast kind of dodged the first bullet, right, with not having a bad landing stage.
Around.
Yeah, he's in trouble.
Whisper gets burrowed. Inkswell to follow. Toronto Tokyo is here as well, but here comes Smile. Oh, there it is. The Soulbind. Great counter to the Pangolier. Gets silenced a little bit late. You've seen the Mortimer's Kisses here. So it looks like Mira might be the sacrifice. So likely to be a 1-for-1. He just right-click down very casually. Pops the Fairy Fire. Just to live for 1 more attack, SyndereN. Toronto Tokyo. Okay, staying a little bit long. They have the sentry there, and he's just going to get bursted down very easily.
Very high risk, low reward. I guess to an extent he's delaying this tower push, but once again, there's no siege creep, so I don't think this was really going to get that dangerous regardless.
Yep, Collapse trying to bait this in a bit. Does a very nice job with the help of with Yatoro. Able to destroy Whisper, and now they probably just go for this tier 1 tower in the bot lane, which is likely not to be defended. Inkswell from Mira. He has some backup on the way. There's the Blink Dagger being shown by Collapse again. So the double Blink Dagger online for Spirit. Oh, are they baiting this illusion?
Let's see.
Oh, but they know. Smoke does not pop, so they realize it's an illusion.
Found the right one here, though.
East Coast looking for Collapse. He gets a quick blink off. There's the drums to try to catch up. Collapse no sprint for another second, and that might cost him his life. He is going to get tossed and destroyed in mid-air. Toronto Tokyo gets... Okay, he epicentered in place. Didn't find anything with that. As C-Smile staying on a little too long, I feel like. Phantom's Embrace stuck in place as a result. So it's a 1-for-1, and now on the run is Team Spirit. The Mortimer's Kiss is doing a lot of damage to Toronto Tokyo. There's the lasso inside that Blood Right. Nice setup overall. Double kill for K1 as he's trying to clean up the rest of Team Spirit. Triple kill K1. It is a 4-for-1.
And I think Beast Coast have the same idea. They're like, we're stronger right now. We're going to make a move. Rotating top. If Yatoro goes for this wave, he is instantly going to be dead.
Well, K1, he's going to get initiated on. Oh, okay. BKB popped instantly. Nicely timed as C-Smile pops that Rolling Thunder, gets a kill as a result. Collapse is dead as well as Team Spirit just getting crushed in this fight. Yatoro is next. Completely disastrous from Team Spirit's perspective. Yes, sir, for sure. So that's one way for Team Spirit to potentially get back in this game, as we have the Epicenter used successfully with the Inkswell. C-Smile's dead.
That is a lot of damage. That was very Very nicely done. You know, it's pretty simple. Epicenter with the Inkswell on top. Just get nice and easy, quick kill and get out. Don't give BEASTCOAST any chance for a rebuttal. Maybe they're going to use this to lead into Roche. Yeah, Chris doesn't have buyback on Pango, so I think if you're BEASTCOAST, you smoke over here and you try to scout it with Napalm and you just go from there. You have a very good Roche contesting team even without the Pango.
Kisses are ready. They know they're in the area. Flame Break doesn't bounce them completely out. There's the Avatos. Not enough damage to kill Toronto Tokyo. Looks like Yataro ends up getting the Aegis. Team Spirit with the kill on Roshan as well. Soulbind onto 2, but Toronto Tokyo ends up taking a tumble shortly after. 2 for 0 right now as BEASTCOAST looking pretty good in this fight. Whisper creating enough distance as well, so double kill for K1. They get a bunch of kills, but don't get the Aegis.
He's just way too strong when they have 2 or 3 heroes on half health. He's just running over them.
Yep, well, we're going to see another potential kill onto the Pango. Nice avalanche, though, creates a little bit of space, but the BKB's popped, and then he dies right after. That is really unfortunate for BEASTCOAST. As you see the bash connect onto Gojira, but the Blood Right, looks like that might create enough space, although I say that, but the Miposhka ult comes in, Burrow Strike is there as well, and that is another deletion of a BEASTCOAST hero. We're going to miss a fight here. That is fearsome. A glowing, hovering skull. Probably reused assets from something else.
It's very inanimated, isn't it?
Yes, I don't think that Valve thinks they're keeping this in the game. Okay, Crush comes in from Collapse, trying to focus on the Bloodseeker. He gets tossed back, though. Soulbind onto 2, but a nice reset from BEASTCOAST. They are going to lose their Tiny, though, as Smile gets off a really good Rolling Thunders. The buybacks come through now onto the Tiny, but you can see already 2 supports dead for Spirit. There's the lasso. Oh, that is on the CK. He's inside the Blood Right as well. He's going to be left to his own devices. Double kill for K1 as BEASTCOAST are crushing this fight again. And that's a dieback now from Miposhka as this lead gets extended even further. They lose, I believe, only 1 hero.
Example of what I was talking about, right? If Team Spirit don't find the kill in the initiation and they use their BKBs, the moment they run out, it's just, they get absolutely annihilated. That fight wasn't even close afterwards.
Yeah.
If they do get if they do get the initial kill, though, it's a totally different story, but they didn't manage to, or well, they did manage to get the Tiny, but, you know, that's not what they were hoping for.
Collapse. Okay, we got a big epicenter from Toronto Tokyo. They do get the range racks. It looks like they will finally take out K1 on that Bloodseeker. So a good kill from Team Spirit. A Stinger. Oh my god, the blind Inkswell stun will cancel the TP. So they get something and they don't lose melee racks.
Anders will be so proud of you.
Sure. 4K lead for BEASTCOAST as Toronto Tokyo gets the Burrow off. He gets flame broken though, pops the BKB and is just sitting inside his Sandstorm as Smile use the Rolling Thunder. Looks like Toronto Tokyo still in the same area. Gets the epicenter up, but dies shortly after. Yataro trying to find somebody. Going for Stinger now. Still has that Aegis in tow. Will barely get the kill on the support as Smile taking care of the other supports on the other side of the map here. Miposhka, or he actually misses the swashbuckle. Doesn't really matter though, as a very, very weird fight for Spirit as they are just completely segregated, it feels like. And now Collapse. Trying to get away. Blink Dagger continually getting canceled by Whisper. Gets off the Crush finally. Smile in the area, and this is likely to be another kill. So a full team wipe in favor of BEASTCOAST as K1 cleans up that melee racks, and they can just go for more.
Helps protect K1 with that lasso onto the Slardar, and they keep just using toss defensively if necessary.
But it is looking very difficult. And remember, loser of this entire best of 3 is out of the majors. There's the Crush. They're going on top of the Pango. He gets the Lincolns applied to him, pops the BKB shortly after. Swatch as well. Doesn't really create that much distance, though. Trying to get off his ult. Finally does, but there's the Soulbind. Nice counter again. And on the deck is the Pango for 95 seconds. Toronto Tokyo looks like he's going to live for a little bit longer here. There's the lasso now. They're isolating again the CK. Avalanche comes up, but Gojira dies shortly after. Yataro spins very slowly thanks to that sticky napalm. He's doing a lot of damage, though, as K1, like you said, still alive and kicking. Has the BKB, kills 1, kills 2, continuing again. Yataro has to reset. Flame Break brings him out. He's going to tick down eventually. Triple kill for K1 as mass buybacks now from Team Spirit. They still have this tier 2 to TP into. Miposhka finally taken out as an ultra kill for K1. Can he get the Rampage? Yataro, though, getting help from Collapse. And finally, Team Spirit able to win something here. But again, it's at a very serious cost as they are now down 18K. And Whisper looks like it'll be a full team wipe in favor of Team Spirit, but that cost Team Spirit dearly, SyndereN. As we have a smoke now from Team Spirit. This might be the last attempt in this game. If they're not able to come out victorious in this little engagement, I do believe BEASTCOAST will take game 1.
They do have 2 wards placed here. If this smoke breaks around this high ground, it's perfect for them.
Mile, that's a huge initiation. He gets off the shard though, and he is good to go. Actually gets off the entire ultimate. I don't know how he even got that off in time. Lasso's gonna cancel the TP. Collapse is dead. That is the first one for Team Spirit, but is a big one because remember, a lot of these heroes have bought back. Toronto Tokyo able to get out, but now it's a 5 versus 3.
That Rolling Thunder is just going to come off every single time unless he gets
Tokyo, Epi. They're going to need to go in here. Gojira goes in a little bit deep. They know that Toronto Tokyo is here. This little shard went off for a moment. There's the epicenter. Doing a decent amount of damage, but it's only to the support Tiny. Now he's completely surrounded and bursted. Team Spirit left with only 2 heroes. As it looked like this is going to be the end of game 1, SyndereN. So BEASTCOAST, the underdog, take game 1 in extremely good fashion. You have to be worried for Team Spirit. There's one more loss and they're out of this tournament. GGs are called. And like you said, one of the few teams that will pick up Bloodseeker early on.
Playing with Tiny, playing with Bane, playing with Batrider Lasso. There's plenty of options. For Team Spirit, I think in a way it's a bit similar to last game that I think if they get off to a good start in the laning phase, that can allow them to scale Yatoro the way they want. Oh, hang on. This might be a bad start to the laning phase.
Yep, Gojira is here. He's got the Avalanche, and that is first blood for K1. So again, first blood going the way of BEASTCOAST. They might get another kill on top of it. Nice blocks from Gojira. Naposhka, one more right click will do it.
Charges.
And yes, double kill for K1. Troll Warlord, position 1 double kill. That is pretty disgusting. The problem is like that build was more for mid troll, which isn't really a thing these days. As Gojira gets killed in the bot or in the top lane.
Yeah, I do think Ags on troll is a possibility.
But it's like a later game item.
Yeah, they're probably going to hope it drops from Roche.
Oh my.
Trade off there. You always need to consider like what else could you get for 4,200 gold, right?
Yep.
That's the comparison. Always mid lane. Gojira finds Toronto Tokyo.
Oh my, that is rough. And now we got a nightmare from Stinger, so he's not even gonna get chased down. K1. In terms of CS, 22-1. Look at the Mars, by the way. Collapse, 25-5. He's having himself a game, but he's gonna get gone on right now. Nightmare with the right clicks to come from Stinger. K1. You can see the Monkey King jumping in. Collapse. Trying to mitigate as much damage as possible, but with the Troll Warlord, right clicks, and Whirling Death. By Whirling Death, I mean Whirling Axes, of course.
Death by Whirling Axes.
There is no
AKA
Timbersaw.
Whirling Death.
There's not a Timbersaw in this game, unfortunately.
Whisper's gonna get onto Miposhka here. That is a dead Visage. No escaping here. He will almost kill Gojira there.
Yeah. Miposhka is actually quite fast, but eventually will be burned down into oblivion. So another kill going the way BEASTCOAST. 6-1 advantage. And what does Team Spirit need to do?
I think they need to play around Pango's ult. I think once Toronto Tokyo hits level 6,
Nightmare
to do what Chris did last game.
And first Mortimer's Kisses of the game. So early rotation from that mid Snapfire. It's not quite enough, but with the Whirling Axes again, this time in I wanted to say you knew I wanted to say.
I know.
Okay.
You know, I always talk about how I would like the items to fit the character.
Yeah.
And I don't like these outrageous things. I feel like Batrider being a chef is very...
Toronto Tokyo, this is his first rotation of the game. It looks to be a kill onto Stinger eventually. But obviously just a support, but they're going to give him a solo kill. There's K1. Okay, Rolling Thunder's coming. He's going to need some TP support. Actually takes out the tree. Nicely done. And that might be enough for him to survive with the rotation from Gojira. Toronto Tokyo's ult finally ends, but there's the Avalanche. Perfect timing into the toss. Whirling Axes again. Not quite enough to take out Toronto Tokyo. He's going to limp back to base.
That was a Pango ult. He's forced to rotate all the way back to base. If he doesn't get this he will get the Arcane Rune, so maybe he will be okay, but still very low on resources.
Poshka's dead.
Yep,
doesn't even need to use Lasso here for Whisper. Very easy kill. Obviously, damage over time, very strong against Visage in general. Just breaks right through that cloak. Toronto Tokyo. I mean, look at his net worth versus the Snapfire. He is a few hundred off.
Oh my god.
It's going to be even worse now with another great rotation from Gojira. We talked about how well he played last game. Even if they kill him here, this is mega worth for BEASTCOAST. And now they're going to use this extra space to potentially go on top of Collapse, although
I don't think he's even going to die. He's going to have his spells soon.
Boundless Strike. A couple more right clicks, and
like I
down
said,
he goes.
He's fine.
Rolling Thunder. Yeah, this would be a nice kill onto a Whisper for Team Spirit. That's the pig pull, not going to help you now. Swashbuckle's there as well. Okay, Flamer gives him a little bit of space, and there's a Mortimer's Kisses on top of the lasso, but the Soul Assumption gets the kill first. At the very least, it's a 1-for-1, so good rotation from Beast Coast. And it looks like they're going to get a second kill on top.
And very easily. And the move speed helps you a lot with getting in position to land the cookie in particular. Bottom lane,
they got dead. Nightmare keeps him alive for about half a second longer. Yep, Collapse is showing mid. He's going to get backstabbed here. There's the cookie to start. Actually uses the rebuke already, and there comes Gojira with the avalanche into the toss back. TPs are coming. Collapse isn't going down that fast. Spear not going to connect, though, onto the tower. Mortimer's Kisses is enough to finally get the kill onto Collapse, but it will be a trade for Whisper. But that took a lot of rotations from Team Spirit. Grip near the Tier 1 tower. There's the Wukong's command, but there's a Scatter Blast to follow. And C-Smile cleans up Toronto Tokyo, as now he is getting chased. Pops that Fairy Fire. Monkey King getting in close proximity. Gojira trying to cut down a tree, but not in the right area. There's the Avalanche. Doesn't look like they'll be able to... Mira can get up a couple right clicks if he wants to try to heal, but wasn't going to be enough.
How often is a broken clock right? I feel like that's what you want.
What is a... That doesn't even make sense.
That's just...
How do you break something twice?
That's just a functioning clock, I guess. Actually,
yes, two negatives make a positive, or so I was
if
told.
you end up being right, I salute you. That would be impressive. Because I think you've suggested Ags 100 times wrong, and this might just be the one.
That's a lie. As Collapse gets off the arena, he's going to get Nightmare, but here comes the ult from Toronto. He's stuck inside the wall, though. Very unfortunate for him. Stinger's going to be the first to fall in this engagement, but it's going to be the trade for Mira on that Monkey King. Scatterblast doing so much damage as Toronto Tokyo trying to create enough space for him to get away, but he has a bunch of stacks of sticky napalm, and even the troll ult expended just to secure the kill. Toronto Tokyo picks up a Diffusal Blade. 15.5-minute Diffusal Blade as a mid-pango is not what you're looking for.
That's not where it's at.
Apparently it's 1 minute slower than the average. That does not seem... I mean, is that including supports is a real question. Gojira inside that Wukong's command.
What support pango buys Diffusal, Shannon?
I do.
Like
Me.
Yeah, well... What do you think he's going to buy with it?
It's BKB, I know.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. He has the Alacrity, though, so I'm not sure. We'll have to hold that thought. Collapse gets off the spear with the arena to follow. And it looks like they'll be able to clean up Whisper, but here comes Smile. Doing a decent amount of damage, but that's just on a support Monkey King. So they get the trade, but favor of that exchange going Team Spirit's way. Oh, Mortimer's Kisses.
Okay.
All right. Doing some farming. Oh, they actually cancel the TP on top of the grip as well, so a nice find. Extremely standard build overall for the PL, and nice catch by Gojira. Mira ended up leaping into the avalanche, and that's going to be another easy kill going the way of Beast Coast. Takes it for himself.
I'll say it, I don't want to play Monkey King in this game. These matchups are pretty rough. I think both Snapfire as well as Batrider are two of the worst.
Avalanche, toss back. They don't have grip this time, though.
They have Nightmare.
They do have Nightmare to close the gap for the rest of the team to follow. Drums are popped. You can see the lasso is available, and it's going to be used. Not that much damage, actually, because of the shield crash, but they find it in the end regardless. Another nice kill for Beast Coast. It's actually on the Visage? Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Brown Boots, Wraith Pact.
This Roche is dying very quickly to Troll with Drum.
Yep. And he has the BKB ready to go. The Nightmare on the trees. Actually help him out a little bit, but they find the kill nonetheless. Requires him to go to the high ground. But like you said, Aegis now for K1.
Should be able to.
Yeah, that's on.
Oh, Gojira.
Yeah, Avalanche. Toss back, and the lasso in midair, and the grip. Using everything. Gets off the Doppelganger. Going for the illusion, it looks like. He might be able to live through this. Yeah, they baited him out. He's going to get out, it looks like. But there's the Nightmare. Nope. Whirling Axis comes in. Both versions. Down goes the PL. K1 pops the ult inside the Wukong's command. Just going absolute ham on Mr. Collapse. Double kill for K1.
Toronto Tokyo did not have TP. The Pango is stuck in the top lane.
Indeed. Toss back again. Triple kill K1. We were expecting a 2-0, but not for BEASTCOAST. But there's the Ag, so that's a constant reminder that I am correct.
Yeah, I agree.
Toronto Toku, the cancel on the ult, gets tossed back and brought down. Does have buyback though. Gojira is all over the place. This guy is an absolute god. And down goes the tier 3 tower. They can see the TP from Mars coming in, and he has to cancel it. There's the buyback onto Pango, though. K1 getting bursted down, but does have the Aegis. It is consumed.
He doesn't have
Rolling Thunder is coming. It's going to be timed perfectly, and there's the spear into the Mars arena. And unfortunately, the Aghanim Scepter did nothing, Synder, because he's dead. And the rest of Beast Coast likely will try to fall back as Collapse is having a weird 1v1 battle with Tiny, which is himself. That doesn't make any sense. Gojira finds the kill. And you can see some laughter there from Beast Coast. It's a 2-for-1. Gojira has his blink.
They're really far ahead. They're doing great. They push high ground, then they die on K1.
Yeah, true.
And now they're going to chill. And if everything goes according to plan, well,
all right, and he's just standing there. Okay. Makes it a little bit easier for Team Spirit to get the 3-for-1. We're actually on their way to attempt to contest this.
They're too late.
It's going to be too slow. So K1 getting Aegis and Team Spirit. They're going to get found out. They're going for the Monkey King again. Tossed back into Whisper's arms. And he's going to die. Number 8. And see if they can find some more. Gojira gets off another toss, but he's in the midst of a lot of summons here. There's the Rolling Thunder to follow. BKB activated, and K1 ends up helping get yet another kill in favor of Beast Coast. And a nice catch by Whisper. And this is another kill going the way of Beast Coast. The Spirit not able to even get to the Roche Pit in time, but they still lose 3. It's not as consistent.
It's far away, though. It's a very expensive item.
Ooh, all right. Good attempt there from Collapse. He's going to get Abyssal Bladed, though, and gripped down. No buyback, and they find the lasso on guess who? It's Mira. Buys back in the game. Didn't even have time to see his dead body, in fact. As K1, okay, we got the jump in from Whisper. He's going to get bashed, though. Gets off the lasso onto the Pango, getting dragged into death. No buyback again for Team Spirit. And they are at the numbers advantage. Still have to go through this Aegis on K1, who's just focusing on buildings now. And Smile has that talent, so his little shredder does a lot of damage. And okay, that's a dieback now onto Mira. And this might be it for Team Spirit at the Stockholm Major, surprisingly enough. First round lower bracket, 0-2 to Beast Coast, unless they have some miraculous finish here. The jump in from C-Smile, that is another dead hero for Team Spirit. And Beast Coast looking ungodly today. This is where you say you agree.
I agree.
And they won off the back of the Aghanim Scepter and Shard Troll Warlord. Unbelievable, SyndereN.
I wonder what the win rate is of that combo. Troll with those 2 items. It's got to be astronomically high.
Because you'd only buy it when the game is over.
You only get them from Roche, almost always.
That is true. The toss back, another kill onto Visage, buys back in the game. Gojira creating some space for his team to just go for the buildings. Objective-based gaming for K1. Has his sights set on nothing else other than killing the Ancient as GG's come out.